What's up, guys? It's David coming at you from Organic Price Books with a first look at a release from Marvel, another omnibus, a classic from the 70s. Today we're looking at The Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 6. Now, if you've been collecting Spider-Man comics, then you're definitely going to be excited for this. It's classic 70s Spider-Man with a lot of really cool extras. That was 70s is golden era? Is it the golden era? I would say maybe, probably. You let me know. What's the silver age, the golden age of comic books? You let me know. Where does this fall in line with it? Let me show you the book while you guys let me know in the comments. Here is the front of the standard. Right there. That's classic Spider-Man artwork. Looks great. Spine right here. And the back. He's doing his acrobatics, swinging from poles, jumping around the city from this way to that way, this way to that way. Very cool. The DM right here. More of a action sequence with Doc Ock, of course. Spine right here. And the back. You know, the one thing I'm jealous about Doc Ock's tentacles, I bet you he can scratch his back to that part, like right in the middle where you can't reach. Ooh, I bet you he hits that spot. Boom, every time. Very cool. Let's see both of the spines together. So standard on this side, DM right here. So let me know which one of these two you're going to get. I actually prefer the standard. I like Spider-Man coming at you like that. This one's definitely more action oriented. A lot of things going on in the page. But this one, Spider-Man coming at you. Come at me, Spidey. Let's see what you got. Okay, let me show you the flaps inside. You have a bio of the creators and then, of course, a synopsis, a little bit of what the book is about. Underneath the dust jacket, with these older omnibuses, you're always just going to really have the symbol, the logo, of course, of Spider-Man of the run, in a black background. Classic, very cool. So kind of definitely lets you know that this is more of a original, classic run. Instead of like the more modern one that has like the panels or a display or a double page one. Very cool. Spine, just for those who are interested. You always guys want to see what the spine looks like. I'm going to show you. You're going to get to see the inside of the books, but you want to see the spine. People have always asked me for spine. There you go. So you can see what it looks like when I open it and show it all the way through. There you go. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and jump into The Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 6 and see what's inside. Alright guys, let's jump into The Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus and Volume 6. Wow, Volume 6. Hopefully, if you're a big enough fan to get all of these, then I hope that your collection is complete with this one. If not, then keep it going. You know what? Show the world that you are a real fan and collect these omnibuses. Yeah, get it. Thank you so much for everybody who contributed to the book. I appreciate you, the hard work you put into it here. Marv Wolfman. You keep at it, buddy. Page quality is what you're used to from Marvel. The semi-gloss looks great. Thickness is standard for omnibuses. This one has the page number. Let me take a look. Looks like it is numbered throughout. Now that's just, of course, because the format was smaller for comic books then. Now, of course, they are bigger to fill out the page more. Let me tell you a little bit about this book as we go through it. Writer Marv Wolfman spent the 1970s building a pedigree as one of the decade's brightest new talent on titles like The Tomb of Dracula, Marvel's 2-in-1, and Fantastic Four. The former Marvel editor-in-chief took the writing reins of The Amazing Spider-Man in 1978 and guided the series for 2 years, introducing enduring new characters and dramatic storylines in the build-up to Amazing Spider-Man number 200. In his first year on the book, Wolfman teamed with artist Ross Andru as the legendary Amazing artist closed out his tenure. They pit Spidey against the totally 70s groovy villains Rocket Racer and Big Wheel, and wrap things up with Peter Parker's college graduation. Artists Jim Starlin and John Byrne joined the preceding drawing stories before up-and-coming talent Keith Pollard, fresh from collaborating with Wolfman on Fantastic Four, takes over as the title's ongoing artist. The Wolfman-Pollard era featured a bevy of milestone moments, including showdowns with Electro, Jigsaw, and who else? J. Jonah Jameson. Triple J, as I like to call him, has an even sharper axe to grind with Spidey than usual after his latest encounter with his son, the Man-Wolf. The emotional core of the Amazing Spider-Man resides in the life of Peter Parker. Aunt May hangs on to life by a thread, while Mary Jane weighs a marriage proposal from Peter. And when none other than Betty Brant walks back into Peter's love life, what's a Parker to do? That love life is about to get way more complicated than the stunning new character debuts. The daughter of a famed cat burglar and no slouch in the department herself, Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat. She keeps Spider-Man continually on his toes, making his hard life even harder when the Kingpin returns and Aunt May's health struggles lead to her seeming death in a historic 200th issue that sees the return of the one villain he thought he'd never see again, the burglar who killed his Uncle Ben. It's a saga that plumbs the emotional depths. Plunges, maybe? The emotional depth of Peter Parker's life like no other. All this, plus Spidey's throwing down against Doc Ock in a crossover annual extravaganza, one of Dazzler's earliest appearances, and a look into other paths for Spider-Man's life from the alternate reality series, What If? Very cool. You know what? It's funny that J. Jonah Jameson's son is the Wolfman. The Man-Wolf, right? Yeah, the Man-Wolf. And the writer of this is, of course, Marv Wolfman. Ha ha! He did it on purpose, guys. He immortalized himself. Okay, let me show you a little bit of the extras that are included in this book. Here's the Why Not. Here's some of the, Crazy Magazine and What If's Number House, or different covers like that. Okay, look at that. Stan Lee with all the characters he created, I guess. Pretty cool. Nice. Very cool. Definitely some behind the scenes stuff. I wish they would have made this bigger because they had the room for it, but that's this man's dream. There is a lot of really cool behind the scenes editorial stuff, advertising the covers of Foom, like stuff like that. It's really cool, especially because it's a lot of the 70s stuff, where Marvel was definitely more lenient on using their characters with other magazines and stuff. They were more open to that, being more, I don't want to say creative, but more like, oh, Spider-Man can do this, or a calendar, or all this stuff. So it's cool to see that stuff, all those advertisements that they used to have for Marvel and from other things in the Marvel. Look at this. Washington's birthday, Spider-Man wearing a wig. That's pretty funny. This is a calendar, so that's the cover of the calendar, and then that's what it comes with. That's actually pretty cool. I like this sort of thing. Those things are really cool. You get to see a little bit of the creators on here, their birthdays, and then some additional artwork that's pretty funny. You get to see that on there. I like that. Oh, Gwen Stacy! Crack! Somebody stepped on a crack, broke her back. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Very cool. Definitely classic Spider-Man drawings, as you can see on there. This is more of the Foom interviews and stuff like that. Interesting. Here is original art, where you can see like all the edits they did on it, the erasing and all that stuff before the ink came in and made it permanent. Very cool. Nice. Nice. Different covers like that, of course. This is a McFarlane with Dazzler. And the Spider-Man symbol. Very cool. So there you go, guys. This is Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 6. Let me know if this is something that you're planning on getting to complete your collection. Check it out at Organic Price Books, guys, and I will see you in the next one.